Hey guys, welcome to Anxious and Crimes. Today, Marty and I are going to talk about Gypsy Rose's deleted video on inmates that she spent time with in prison.
Yes. She posted a video a couple of days ago because there's a new Netflix series that has come out and it features some of the people she spent time with.
I was in prison with a lot of the women that were on the show called I Am a K-Word.
I feel like maybe she was jealous and she just wanted a bit of attention. That's what I think when she did this. But she put up this video. She's deleted it, but we got it before she deleted it. And it's just basically her having a go at these women and picking on these women. And we just thought, oh, well, we'll share it with you guys in case you haven't seen it.
Literally is that dead behind the eyes.
A lot of people are saying, like, how dare Gypsy speak about women and say they have no remorse when her herself has shown no remorse for what she has done to her own mother.
It's hypocritical.
It's very, very hypocritical. I'm actually interested, though, in people's opinions that have spent time with other inmates in prison. I'm very interested in stuff like this. I am.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to hear
don't associate
when someone's being very
myself
hypocritical
as a
when they've done stuff
murderer.
themselves.
That's it.
And they are pretending that they are the victim.
Yeah.
And these people are the bad guys. And that's the problem that we all have.
Especially when this person has said over and over again that she wants to advocate for these people. Like, she keeps saying, I want to advocate for those in the system, but here she is. I mean, she's not exactly advocating anybody.
No, she's tearing people apart.
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch the video, Mars.
All right, let's watch it a little bit. I cut it up because obviously copyright.
Yep.
So just a few of the people that she decided to have a go at.
She just wanted to be that just super negative all the time. A woman that I personally did not get along with and had problems with. So like always feels like they're better than everybody else or hot shit. I'm allowed to have my opinion about the women that I did time with. And she legit is the creepiest woman that I have ever met. She literally is that dead behind the eyes. This is one of those women that prison is truly built for. She's super creepy. She has no remorse. She doesn't take accountability. She doesn't talk very much. And she just literally has no soul. So this is one of those women that prison is truly built for. Yeah, prison is truly built for people like her. Usually I have...
Woman's allowed to be in prison. You're not, Gypsy.
No.
It's not built for you.
No.
At all.
No,
at
it
all.
definitely isn't.
No, she really had a go at this one.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, oh, she's dead behind the eyes. You know, it was built for her. This woman, she's
I want to know
hated this one,
I
clearly.
actually want to watch their story so I can actually have a proper judgment because I
Yeah.
haven't actually watched the show and I'll be able to tell what type of person she is. You know, we all will. You know, we'll all get involved and find out what type of people they are. But it is hypocritical of Gypsy to spit out information and make it that she is the innocent victim. Prison isn't made for her, but this lady is, you know.
Yeah.
And everyone is speaking up, even the inmates, the former inmates. They're speaking up, aren't they, Mars?
Well, yeah, there are one of the people that was in prison with her. She goes by Skippity Doodah on TikTok, and she said, you know, it was hypocritical. I got here, this video here, look.
You're literally going to sit here and say, I'm allowed to have an opinion about the women I was locked up with. That's funny. Because anytime anybody has anything to say about you that did time with you, you want to fucking, hey, baby. We are allowed to have opinions about you also. That have done time with you also. Don't do Diane. Don't do Diane. She ain't all there, dog, but don't do D-Dog, okay? Leave her alone. She also went through abuse.
So Diane is the
lady
inmate.
she said is dead behind the eyes.
So she's saying, don't have a go at D-Dog.
No, she's saying
D-Dog.
she apparently she was abused too.
Yep.
Where's your sympathy there, Gypsy? Where's your empathy there? If this woman is just like you, she had to get out of the situation too. I don't know her story.
No, we don't know.
I don't know her story. But, you know, who are you to say that this woman wasn't abused and she didn't have a choice like you? You didn't have a choice, Gypsy. Remember that?
My mom had gave me this little glass house.
It's hard for
and she
me
said,
to interject here because I don't have much empathy for people who are alive.
Oh, I don't have empathy for any of these women.
No.
But we've also don't claim to, you know, but we've never done anything.
Or have we? Oh, Mars, maybe you
We've
have.
never been caught.
That's right.
Winking the wrong eye, my eyes sorted out. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's interesting. It's very hypocritical. But let's go look at the other videos, Mars, that Gypsy Rose has dogged out the other inmates.
The one person she did. Oh yeah, this one was funny. This is her, I guess, her rival. She had a rival in there she's
a blonde woman.
Yeah,
too.
apparently this woman was the problem. This woman was the problem. I'd like to hear her side of the story.
Oh, I'd love it.
But apparently she picked on Gypsy all the time, and they had a big altercation. Here, listen to this.
This is funny.
outed me for me actually giving myself a tattoo, so she's the one that snitched me out. So it was all coming to a head when finally, she and I finally got into a verbal altercation where she came up to me and was like, bitch, go on somewhere. And I was like, who you calling bitch? And I sized her up, she sized me up, we got in each other's face, and her best friend had to come split us up. And that was the day that I realized I had a powerful voice.
That was the day.
That
No
was
other
the day.
day.
That
No
was
other
the
day.
day.
Exactly. That was the only time that Gypsy realized that she had a voice.
Yes.
I think it's hilarious when she goes, "Who you calling bitch? Bitch?"
you
Like
calling
that's
bitch?
Who you calling
Like,
bitch, bitch? And
bitch. Who you calling
who you
bitch?
calling
Bitch.
bitch,
Like,
bitch?
I said, "Oh my god, Gypsy," you know.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
But that was the time that she finally had a voice, and she realized that she was someone powerful in this world, you know.
Yeah, but I'd like to talk to this woman. I reckon she's got a few things to say about
who
you.
you calling bitch,
I reckon
and
she has a few things to say about you.
Oh, I'd love to know. I'd love to
Yeah.
know. And what else is
Oh, the one person she decided to defend out of all the women. She defended one. Who do you think it was? Three guesses who?
Amelia.
The one person, the only person she's ever
The
advocated
thing
for.
that I have an issue with is that not too long ago, Gypsy Rose had an issue with Amelia.
Yeah, they
So I
had
don't understand what's
Yeah,
going on
I
now.
forgot about that too. Like, you reminded me about that because there was a thing where she stopped talking to Amelia and her girlfriend at the time was talking about it and how, you know, Amelia was upset and all this sort of stuff. And now she's saying here, like, if you listen to hear Gypsy saying, oh, she can't wait for her parole to be up so she can talk to Amelia again. So I guess maybe they made up. I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't understand
it.
either.
All I know is that Amelia went to prison when she was 16 years old.
Yeah.
Because she almost hired somebody, was her
She
boyfriend.
got her boyfriend to
unalive.
parents, yeah.
And her father survived. Amelia's father actually survived.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for Amelia's father. I really do. I don't know the circumstances or what her family life was like at home, Amelia. I really don't. You never know, really. You never know.
No.
But
Well, basically, I think, like, her and Gypsy, obviously they must have
Connection,
bonded over,
yeah.
you know, similar circumstances because they both got somebody else to do their dirty work, as far as I can
100%.
see.
That's how I
the
see it
only
too.
difference is Gypsy got off pretty light, like, compared to Amelia. She got 2 life sentences. So, you know, she didn't get away with like Gypsy did. You know, she's not out and free. But she's the one person that Gypsy has actually advocated for, which is interesting. And she's even calling out Kim. You showed me that.
Oh, can't believe
She's
it.
still calling out Kim. You know, you could keep your word, Kimmy. Keep your word.
Kim
her
Kardashian, she's
word
calling
and-
her out and saying, I hope you keep your word, Kim. I hope
Like,
you keep
you
your
what, you
word.
think you're going to say, oh, do this for me, she's going to jump to what you want?
No,
Like, I
Gypsy.
found that absolutely hilarious. But you
That was
listen to
funny.
this. This is her advocating for Amelia.
Amelia Bird.
really good friend Amelia Bird, which I have actively spoke out about our friendship very early on after my release. She's one of my best friends, and I advocated for her support and also for her to get a pardon or clemency. I truly advocate for her. I haven't been able to speak for her since I've been on parole, but I am looking forward to being able to reestablish that friendship in 2 months. I care so much for her. I'm so happy she dumped that crazy bitch Zora. So anyway.
Who is Zora?
She was Amelia's girlfriend at the time.
So why is she slogging
broken
up
up now.
Zora? Why is she slogging up Zora? Why is Gypsy slogging up Zora?
I don't know. Or they've broken up since then, so I guess, I don't know, that's...
So
I don't know.
Amelia had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
So she was straight, and now she's...
I don't know. But
Now she's not straight?
She got a girlfriend in prison anyway, so...
Okay.
Yeah, and that girl, she was advocating for her on her TikTok, because she's not in prison. Mm-hmm. But they've broken up since, so... And then I think they both don't like each other now or something like that.
Gee, there's a lot of wars going outside the prison, isn't there?
know,
Not just
I
inside
know.
the prison.
Yeah.
Outside the prison.
But it's funny, like, you noticed this too. I didn't notice this at first, but you noticed this because you're looking at Gypsy, she's taping the screen. And you can see you see Gypsy's face pop up here.
Yeah, so I thought, what is that video? What is that video that Gypsy
Yeah,
is
so
watching?
I'm like, oh, okay, who is this? She's got it off YouTube. So we quickly looked it up and we had a look at the YouTube video, and it was actually a really good video.
I swear, if you're going to watch a video on Amelia Bird, it's against her. It's not for her.
Yeah.
You've got to check out this video.
Yeah, it
You
makes
have
sense
to.
what he said. It's only a small channel. It's Aaron Drake. So I'll pin it down below. Have a look, guys. It's
I
actually
watched it
interesting.
and it allowed me to understand his perspective on Amelia.
Yeah.
I want to actually watch Amelia's case though and have my own perspective on it, you know.
I don't know,
But
because her case isn't as known as Gypsy's, because Gypsy was all over the media. So I don't know how much is actually known. I tried to Google it and I couldn't really find out much. So, but yeah, it was interesting. As far as I know, she did what she did, and she's got 2 life sentences, and apparently there wasn't much evidence. I don't know whether there was much evidence, but anyway, so that's interesting. It was interesting to listen to anyway.
But we'll link the link below. We'll link the link below. And what else did Skippity Doodah say, Mars? Did she say much else?
How can you sit here and say that they deserve to be behind bars and that their abuse isn't justifiable on what they did, but yours is? How come your abuse is justifiable to what you did, but theirs isn't? How is it okay for you to murder your mom And it's okay to be a content creator and influencer now about it. And yet you're sitting here judging these women for some that went through horrific, real abuse. And you're sitting here judging them, talking so bad about them. Like you don't remember where your roots are. No victim is worse than the other. A victim is a victim. Abuse is abuse. You, out of all people, don't get to dictate whose abuse was worse than the other. For someone who wants to be an advocate for prison reform and for victims, let me tell you something. You don't get to pick what prisoner you want to advocate for. You don't get to pick what victim you want to advocate for. If you want to advocate for victims, then you advocate for all victims. If you want to advocate for prison reform, you advocate for all prisoners within the system. Also, do we not remember everything Amelia Bird had to say about you? But y'all are going to rekindle your guys' relationship in 2 months? How is that possible if you haven't been in contact with her? Oh, something's not right. We'll see, because she messaged me back this morning.
Ooh. So Amelia is in contact with Skippity Doodah?
Apparently.
Oh.
I'm curious to see what...
We've got to follow that up.
I've been checking, and she hasn't posted anything new yet, but I'm curious to see what she has to say, because that was interesting. Yeah. But she made good points there. Like, who are you to judge Gypsy, you know? Like, you claim you want to advocate for people, but you don't. You've only ever advocated for one person.
Amelia, and you had a falling out with Amelia as well.
Like,
so
you've said nothing else. You've never tried to advocate for anybody. And all you can do is whine that Kim won't do what she's told. Like, how dare Kim Kardashian not do what Gypsy asked? How dare she?
Yeah.
That's all you've done.
I actually want to look into Amelia's case. I really do. I want to find out her story, and I want to find out why she had her family unalived. I want to find that out, because it seems strange.
I don't know. It sounds like she's just another spoiled kid.
Yeah.
That didn't like to do what she was told and thought the best option was to get rid of her parents.
It's interesting, because I was speaking to Marcy about this. Like, if you asked me 10 years ago if a 16-year-old child could plot to kill their family, I would have said, no, there's obviously something wrong in that family. There's something wrong. But Marcy and I have had experiences, haven't we, Mars? And they've been horrible. And now I realise that some people can be born.
Yeah. Some people are just evil.
Evil, yeah, that's what I was about to say.
And it just depends. It depends on the situation, obviously. There are always different circumstances, but yeah, you never know.
Never know. So, I want to follow this up about Amelia, but you have to watch this video that we watched on YouTube, because he debunks everything that Gypsy Rose says.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting.
And he didn't get many views from it, but gee, it's interesting, guys. It really is.
Yeah.
Let us know your opinion, guys. What do you think? Do you think it's suspicious that Gypsy's all of a sudden deleted this video? Why? Why would Gypsy delete this video?
Did she get a lot of backlash or something, or is she scared? Could she be scared that she's having a go at these women that she was inside with, and that maybe some of them might retaliate? You know, some of them will have families. Some of them have friends on the outside that know. Everyone knows where you live. We all know where you live.
I'd be too scared to say one bad word. I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, okay, well, I did my time. I'm out of here. You know. Everything's fine. Everything was great. These people are fine.
People off.
Do not piss people off, at all.
Yeah.
Keep your hands clean, Gypsy. Keep your hands clean, because they're very dirty. They are very, very dirty.
That's right.
Anyways, guys, let us know your thoughts. Take it easy, and if it's easy, always take it home.